Good morning, CrossFit Huntsville. Today is Sunday, April 19th. We've got Weakness Wake Up by DB, 4-time with a 40-minute time cap. All right, here's how it's gonna work. You're gonna have 40 chest to bar pull-ups. RX Plus will turn that into a strict chest to bar pull-up. MRX will be chin over bar pull-ups. Remember, on those chest to bar pull-ups, your chest is gonna come in contact with the bar, and of course on your regular pull-ups, the chin is clearly going to go over the bar for each rep. Then you're gonna have a 2-minute rest. Then you'll go into 40 handstand push-ups. RX Plus will turn that into a strict handstand push-up. MRX will be a hand release push-up. Remember, on the handstand push-ups, you are going to start with full extension. Your heels are against the wall. You'll come down and touch your head. You'll finish with that same full extension, heels touching the wall and hips clearly off of the wall in line nice and tight. On those hand release push-ups, full extension, you'll come down, your chest will contact, your thighs will not. You'll have a quick flash of the hands and then pressing back out to full extension. Then you'll have another 2-minute rest. Then you'll have 40 deadlifts. If you're going RX, those will be body weight deadlifts. MRX will be body weight deadlifts for the guys, 80% body weight deadlifts for the ladies. Making sure that we take the time to stand up to a full hip opening, head and shoulders clearly finishing behind that bar on each rep. Then you'll have another 2-minute rest. Then you'll have 40 kettlebell sit-ups. For the kettlebell, 24 and 16 if you're going RX, RX Plus 32 and 24, MRX 20 and 12. Remember, that kettlebell is going to sit right against your chest. You're going to come all the way back, touch those shoulder blades on the ground, then you're going to come all the way up until those forearms contact your legs. Another 2-minute rest. Then you'll have 40 split jerks, alternating legs. If you're going to go RX, the weight on the bar will be 115 for the guys, 75 for the ladies. RX Plus will be 135 for the guys, 95 for the ladies. MRX will be 95 and 65. Remember, you are going to alternate your legs there on the split jerk, each time making sure that you have full lockout and you bring those feet back together even before you bring that barbell back down for your next rep. You'll have another 2-minute rest. Then you'll go into 40 box jumps. Height of the box, 24 inches for the guys, 20 for the ladies. RX Plus 30 and 24, MRX 20 and 18. Making sure that we take the time to stand up and have a full hip opening at the top of the box on each rep. Then you'll have another 2-minute rest. Next, you'll have a 40-calorie row or bike, another 2-minute rest. Then you'll have 40 hang squat cleans. Remember, you're going to deadlift it up. Each rep will come from the hang. And then, of course, you're fighting to make sure that you get that good squat depth of the hip crease below the top of the knee. Then you'll have your last 2-minute rest before you finish this with 40 bar-facing burpees. You're going to be facing that bar like a T. You're going to come down. You're going to touch your chest. You're going to come up and do a 2-foot hop over the bar on each rep. All right, so if you're looking at scaling options, first of all, we could cut these reps down. Maybe you just do 30 of each movement, or maybe you cut it in half and you just do 20 of each movement. Those would be good scaling options. Secondly, we can look at it individually. So for your pull-ups, if you're not going to be doing chest to bar or chin over bar pull-ups, you could scale that to a jumping pull-up, a banded pull-up, or even a ring row. On your handstand push-ups, of course, you could scale that to 1 to 2 ab mats. If you're not going to be doing that, of course, you could do your MRX version of the hand release push-up, and you could, of course, go from your toes or from your knees there. On your deadlifts, we can scale the weight on the bar for your deadlifts. Kettlebell sit-ups, you can scale the weight of the kettlebell, or you can just set the kettlebell aside and you can do our regular traditional sit-ups, touching the ground behind you and then coming up and touching those shoelaces. Split jerks, we could, of course, scale the weight on the bar. On your box jumps, you could scale the height of the box, or you could scale that to a step up, but still opening your hips fully at the top. Hang squat cleans, again, we could, of course, scale the weight on the bar. And then on those bar-facing burpees, you could always step over the bar instead of jumping there. All right, CrossFit Huntsville, you've got 16 minutes of built-in rest here for this WOD. So that means you've got 24 minutes to complete this. It's gonna be long, it's gonna be a grind, but just stick with it and just know the best thing about this WOD is once you complete the movement, you don't have to go back to it. You're done. All right, hang in there, grind it out, and keep posting those scores.